Hi, sweet family. Welcome. Welcome to Sweet Annie's Life and welcome to In the Kitchen with Annie. So today I have another recipe for you because that's going to be our lunch for today. So I wanted to bring you in the kitchen with me. So I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. My channel deal with, once again, in the kitchen with Annie, tea talk with Annie, because I've been getting away from the tea talk for a little bit. But I am going to start back my tea talk very shortly. And a little bit of hair, a little bit of skin. I make things for the hair, I make things for the skin. I make things for the overall body because I believe that our mind, body, and soul needs to be taken care of. So I also deal with faith. So today we are going to be looking at our famous Bajan beef stew because my daughter has been getting away from the chicken a lot because she doesn't eat it when I cook it because it doesn't taste the same. So we've been getting away from the chicken a lot and making other things. But I am going to let you know what my ingredients. My beef all chopped up and everything is chopped in cubes, and I like marbling in my beef because it makes it sweeter. I don't like it too hard or rubbery, so the marbling helps it to not be so hard. And then this mixture is some onion. Oh, it smells so good. Some onion, celery, sweet pepper, parsley, and some eschalots. So these will be going in as well. And this is just my mix between my carrot and potato. All right, I have a few other ingredients here that I'll be adding, and that's some sage, some thyme. I have some ground ginger. I have some, what is it, rosemary. Some rosemary. I have some ground cinnamon that I put in my beef stew as well. And I have some like pepper flakes to give it that little edge. And then this is just some cumin. And then once again, y'all saw when I made this, but I will leave it in the description box and how I made it. This is my Bajan seasoning, and I will leave it in the description box. So these are the ingredients that I will be putting in today. But I have my stove on getting hot because today I am going to show y'all a little trick that my gran used to do. And this is to make our chicken or whatever meat we were cooking brown. She had another way of doing it too. I don't know if I can get it done exactly like her, so I might not try that one. But this one, she would always say, when you don't have horse, you ride cow. So this is what we're going to use to make our browning. But when you're making your browning, it has to be like at the perfect temperature, because if the sugar gets too dark, it's going to be too bitter. If the sugar is too light, it's going to be too sweet. So we are going to try this on camera today because recently recently I've never found gravy browning since I was living here where I live. And recently at the supermarket, I was just browsing through and it just has it done by one person. So I do have gravy browning, but I want to show you how I do it with the sugar. How I used to do it with the sugar constantly. All right, so I am going to put in, this is my 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons in the pot, and the pot is hot. So I'm going to put, let me put like a half of a tablespoon more, because I don't normally measure, so sometimes it's pretty difficult for me to measure stuff. But I eyeball everything and hope and pray that it comes out good and it tastes good. So, whenever I am doing these recipes, I always have a story for y'all. So what I am going to do now, I am going to put my stuff in my meat. So I put, that is probably, I like lots of seasoning. So that's my seasoning in there. Then I'm just gonna sprinkle some paprika. I'm going to sprinkle some of my thyme. I'm going to sprinkle some of my sage. Sprinkle some of my ground ginger. I'm gonna put some of my, this is my rosemary, and this is a half teaspoon of rosemary that I'm gonna put it there. I'm just gonna sprinkle in some of my cinnamon. And then a little bit of my pepper flakes. Now those I would obviously think to taste. Then I am going to put in some of my cumin. And and one thing I forgot, because it's right here behind here hiding, and it is just some chicken stock. Just a little bit of chicken stock, I put it there. And then I will just stir that all around. What I will do is when it starts to boil, I will taste it and see what it needs. But let me turn on this stove to get that thing going. And then I'm going to put in my, some people fry them up first. You can fry them up first if you want. I do it like that sometimes, but because I'm doing the gravy browning in there, I can't fry it up now. If I was doing like a curry, like curry beef, I would fry it up with the and this. So we will get this gravy browning thing going. So I hope that y'all can see that. So we are burning the sugar is not dark enough. I might not be able to move the camera when it gets to that point because I have to move very quickly. So I hope that y'all can see. I hope that you can see. And once again, I hope that y'all is enjoy In the Kitchen with Annie, because I so enjoy sharing these recipes and bringing them with you, bringing them to you. And y'all can see it is getting, it's bubbling up and it's getting darker. And as soon as it gets to the right color, I'll put in my meat. It looks as though it's at the right color now. So we are going to put our meat in. It smells so good, y'all should smell the aroma in this kitchen. Wow, that looks like a lot of meat. Anyway, I'll probably have it for 2 days. It's just the two of us, but it looks like a lot. All right, and I'm using my smaller cast iron pot today because I thought it was less meat. So just look at it. Look at how it looks. It looks great. So we are going to let that boil up a little bit, and then I will be right back. Family, our beef stew is all done. There it is. It boiled for about an hour or so. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. Our beef stew has been boiling and it is all done. And now is the real taste test, because you can, you know, change up this to suit yourself however you want it to. But I will taste it for you because it looks great. It's nice and brown. And it is not bitter. Nothing like that. So. Wow. I just love beef stew. And it is great once again. So that is a good recipe. So I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, you know what to do. And send me a comment. Let me know how you will change it up, how you will think. But this is our Bajan beef stew. You can use it on rice. You can use it on creamed potatoes. You could use it on mac and cheese. You could use it a multitude of ways. So thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen once again. And I am going to go and do my potatoes. Probably next time I come back, I will show you how I do my potatoes. And we will be seeing each other again soon. And as I always say, spread the love. And what I'll tell you as well is blessings to you. Blessings to you. And just remember, don't be afraid of anything. Just keep moving, because that's what the Lord wants us to do. So you have a great week until I see you again.